For today, in the name of freedom, we take the battle to them.
Hello and welcome to another Transformers news video. And a while ago, I did show the images of the prototype of the unique Toys Optimus Prime for the Bayverse, and it was mostly perfect. The only complaint I had about it, and it seems like it is still going to be a thing, is the windshield of the truck, because recently there have been 4 kind of renders, digital renders of the vehicle mode. And of course, this is not going to represent what it's actually going to look like. Once the product is made, of course, it'll be actual paint and not just, a screen. I also don't think that this is accurate because, of course, this is literally just a model and the basic colors of, where the colors are going to go. Because you can see the cab section is blue and the kind of wheel fender bit thingies are red, and the hood part is red. I call it a hood. I know nothing about trucks. I don't think that's the hood, but you know what I mean. That's red. Of course, they still need to add the flames. They need to make the windshields black and things like that. But this is the general idea of what the truck's going to look like. And I did point it out that I am really not a fan of what they are doing with the windows. I don't like that they went and sculpted in windows, and on top of that, the corners of the windows that they've sculpted are rounded. I really don't like that because the actual truck is just like very, not angular, but it's like those corners, real corners, not these curved corners. I'm doing a terrible job at explaining it, but you know what I'm trying to say. I don't like that they had to go and sculpt in windows. It kind of looks a little cheap. And for me to say that about unique toys, that is insane. And there is a view, from the back, and you can just see how clean it is looking. It looks fantastic. Of course, this is going to be probably a nightmare to transform. I don't own any of the unique toys figures, but from what I've seen, they are, of course, a bit complex, although this realistically should not be that difficult because this is the original Bayverse, the trilogy, where there were vehicle parts on the robot modes, unlike the Age of Extinction and Last Night designs, which is what they've mainly been covering, where the robots look completely different and there's no vehicle parts on them. Here, this should be easier, but this looks like a hellish transformation. Again, the coloring is not, complete on this render because you can see at the back of the truck there's like little bits of red. The hinges, I don't know what those hinges are for. I think they're just meant to tab in the wheels. On the kind of wheel cap things, that's red, but then the hinge is gray. So I'm hoping that is, that's not going to stick out like that. There's a view from the top, and I mean, it's pretty much perfect. The truck bed is clean, the front is clean. It just looks fantastic. It really, really does. So yeah, of course, it's still early stages. It's just it's not painted or anything, just the digital render. So I will give Unique Toys the benefit of the doubt here. So yeah, please let me know what you think of this Unique Toys Prime render, and how are you feeling about the windows? Because am I really overreacting about it? Another thing which I wanted to cover was something that's actually, there's a few videos on YouTube of people who have this, and it is the CT01 Optimus Prime, and this is from Rise of the Beasts. I mean, you can see here, it's looking fantastic. I will admit, I feel like the swords are a little oversized. I feel like they are very, very long. Optimus, of course, he's got that length, but that is just a little bit much, buddy. Then here he is with all of his accessories. You see he has 2 of the cannons, and he has 4 swords. Now, I don't know if it's just my perspective here, but the swords in the middle, like more inside, they look a little bit shorter than the ones that I was just complaining about. So maybe that's, they're like, okay, you can have the long swords or you can have the shorter swords. So that's pretty cool. You get the axes as well. I will admit, I don't like the yellow that they used. I feel like it can be a little bit more orange, but yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's little nitpicks. And of course he comes with his red. Oh my God, his black ion blaster. I mean, this pose is just everything. You can see how the legs work. You can see he has posable fingers and things. It looks fantastic, man. It really, really does. But I'm kind of sick of the Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. There's so many versions of this guy that we can get. It's ridiculous. I mean, there's a closer look of him, but yeah, man, it's kind of crazy because there's the mainline version, there's the Studio Series version, there's the Byway version, there's the MHZ version, there's the Black Mamba version, there's the oversized version, there's this version. It's just, oh my God, there's so many. Like come on, let's give some love to the Knight design, man. And come on, bring him back. I mean, you can see that the cannon, the blaster is like it's a pretty big blaster, and I don't know, it looks really good. The amount of detail on this guy is crazy, by the way. But there's just one thing that's kind of, I don't know, it looks a little bit odd. There's something off with the eyes. I don't know what it is. I don't know if this will have lights. I haven't seen any images of it having lights, but yeah, there's just something about the eyes that look a little strange to me. I don't know if it's, maybe they're too close together or something like that, but I mean, who cares really? Because when you actually have the figure, you're not going to be looking at that and going, oh my God, the head sculpt's terrible. No, it looks beautiful. Here he is next to the Bumblebee, and I forgot what company made this because I remember when I made the video, nobody knew who made this. I can't remember if is it Lucky Cat maybe who made this, but yeah. So of course this is the Lucky. I don't know if I said it at the beginning. This is the Lucky Cat Optimus Prime, I believe. So yeah, you can see they don't really scale that well together, but I mean you're never gonna get an Optimus Prime and Bumblebee who scale well in robot mode and vehicle mode. It's not possible. Because to get Prime into a truck that's big enough to scale with the deluxe class, it's too difficult. Because I mean you could do it with the MHZ Optimus, but then again, he'll be too big. Sorry, with the Studio Series things. The MHZ version will just be too big in robot mode to scale with SSB. So yeah, I think that about wraps up everything. Please let me know your thoughts on that Unique Toys Prime truck. Like, what are you thinking of the Redner and stuff, and this Rise of the Beast Prime? Do you think that this is the best transforming version of that design? Because I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll need to see maybe some more reviews and things like that, more clearer reviews. But yeah, I mean, I'm open to anything. And again, even though I complained about there being too much Rise of the Beast Prime, it's better than having too little of it. Please let me know your thoughts on everything down in the comment section below. If you did enjoy this video, then please leave a like, subscribe, and goodbye.